Hi everyone, Amy here with Amy's Wares, and today I'm going to make a simple sympathy card with a pre-made hand-painted background. So this is a sentiment that I had stamped and die cut out with these two products here. Gorgeous stamp set from My Favorite Things, and I'm also going to shop my background book to pull this sympathy card together. So in a moment I'm going to show you a photo of the finished card to show you the direction that we're headed, but really using these pre-batched items really does save time, especially if you need to pull together one of these cards quickly. So here you can see the finished card. It was actually on a black watercolor paper that I made that background. You'll see I'm going to find it when I fish through all these options here. I have pretty much all the techniques you can think of here to choose from, but that particular background was done on a black watercolor paper, and I used Yuli glitter metallic watercolors to hand paint this background. So if I remember, and if I had a video where I made that, which I can't recall, I will try and remember to link that below. Here I was considering using this one. That was a metallic with stenciling on a black watercolor paper. So that's another option, a fun way to use your stencils. But it just didn't work as great with that sentiment shape in terms of the composition. So that's why I didn't ultimately end up picking that one. But here's the background. This was just hand painted. Nothing special, I promise. I am no artist. But I use these gorgeous little Yuli watercolor paints, and I will link those below. But here I'm just basically going to stamp another sentiment from this same gorgeous stamp set on the inside of the card. I absolutely love these sentiments. I feel like they're so unique and just kind of set apart from other ones that I have in my stash. So I'm just going to stamp one of these on the inside with some black ink, and then I'm going to attach that watercolored panel to the front of the card and also attach that sentiment. So it's a really simple design, but it really speaks to the process of having a lot of stuff on hand. So if you need a sympathy card quickly, because no one expects to need them, or if you want to batch a bunch of them to have on hand, if you have these components ready, like if you have sentiments ready, or you have card bases ready, or you have backgrounds ready, it really does save a lot of time in the process to kind of pull something together. So I did use some foam tape there. It's from scrapbook.com, just to pop up that sentiment. And then here I'm going to pick what bling edge works the best. Now I have all the colors of bling from A Colorful Life Designs. This is a small woman-owned business in Texas. There's like over 130 colors, and I absolutely love this bling. It comes in all different sizes. It's like a flat backed sequin, but there's no hole in it. And they're just perfect little beautiful embellishments for your cards. So I was originally going between the golds and the silvers and then even some of the whites, but then I remembered that I had some sort of colors that looked a little bit like a rose gold. So I grabbed another box where all the oranges and pinks are and things like that. I think that's where I had the rose gold. And that's ultimately what I did end up going with, because the golds were okay and the silvers, but in terms of this color, this one was perfect with this kind of rose gold paint. It's called Metallic Pale Peach, and it was perfect. I sound like I'm just rhyming here or something. I don't know. Anyway, it was perfect for the color of the paint. It matched beautifully. So that's why I decided to put that down on a smattering on the front of the card with some liquid glue, and that's going to finish the design. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please hit the thumbs up and consider subscribing. Don't be afraid to hand paint. You can do it. I promise. Super simple design, just some stems and leaves, and it's really fun. So thank you so much for spending time with me, and I'll catch you next time.